We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? 2. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. Name your U.S. representative. The House of Representatives has how many voting members? 435. Who is the Commander-in-Chief of the military? The President. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? The Louisiana Territory. Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? World War II. Why did the colonists fight the British? Because of high taxes. We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years? 6. What are two rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of religion. Freedom of speech. What is one reason colonists came to America? Freedom. Name one right only for United States citizens. Vote in a federal election. What are two rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life, liberty. In what month do we vote for president? November. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. When was the Constitution written? 1787. The idea of self-government is in the first 3 words of the Constitution. What are these words? We the people. Who was the first president? George Washington. What is an amendment? A change to the Constitution. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. What did Susan B. Anthony do? Fought for women's rights. Name 2 national U.S. holidays. New Year's Day. Independence Day. Who is in charge of the executive branch? The President. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The Bill of Rights. What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? Fought for civil rights. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. Who vetoes bills? The President. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? To print money. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? U.S. diplomat. How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? 18 and older. Name one problem that led to the Civil War. Slavery. Name one of the longest rivers in the United States. Missouri River. How many justices are on the Supreme Court? 9. Who was president during World War I? Woodrow Wilson. What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? Africans. What are two cabinet-level positions? Secretary of Defense. Secretary of Education. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? Pacific Ocean. What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? Atlantic Ocean. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Checks and balances. Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. If both the president and the vice president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The Speaker of the House. When must all men register for the Selective Service? At age 18. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The vice president. Who makes federal laws? Congress. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4, 1776. What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? Obey the laws of the United States. How many amendments does Constitution have? 27. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. Name one branch or part of the government. Congress. What is the capital of your state? Name one state that borders Canada. New York. Name one U.S. territory. Guam. What are the two major political parties in the United States? Democratic and Republican. Name one state that borders Mexico. California. Under our Constitution, Some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? Provide schooling and education. What did the United States fight in World War II? Japan, Germany, and Italy. What does the Constitution do? Sets up the government. What does the President's cabinet do? Advises the President. Who is the governor of your state now? What happened at the Constitutional Convention? The Constitution was written. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? April 15. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? Speech. What are two ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? Vote. Join a political party. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. What major event happened on September 11, 2001, in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. What did the Declaration of Independence do? Announced our independence from Great Britain. We elect a president for how many years? 4. There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Citizens 18 and older can vote. What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens? Serve on a jury. What is the political party of the president now? Republican. There were 13 original states. Name 3. New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Freed the slaves. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. Who is one of your state's U.S. senators now? During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States? Communism. What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. Who does a U.S. Senator represent? All people of the state. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. James Madison. What is the economic system in the United States? Capitalist economy. When do we celebrate Independence Day? July 4. Who is the father of our country? George Washington. How many U.S. senators are there? 100. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I. Why do some states have more representatives than other states? Because of the state's population. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? Civil rights movement. What are the two parts of the U.S. Congress? The Senate and House of Representatives. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. What is freedom of religion? You can practice any religion, or not practice a religion. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? To print money. What is the capital of your state?